Alright, second episode of Rallisport Challenge 2 today. I actually remembered to not turn the microphone off this time like I did the last time I recorded PGR, which really put me in a bad mood. And I think to play PGR I have to be in as good as a mood as possible because it's guaranteed to drop. And if it drops all the way into bad mood territory, then it just becomes a regular... There goes my controller. It just becomes a regular episode of PGR. I've got a zero sugar Coke, which my mum is a big fan of us getting instead of actual Coke. I don't know why I seem to see a lot of zero sugar Coke around these days. Have you noticed that? It's going to be a little while before I unlock a new rally car. I just drove the Air Force Reserve Focus last week. I drive the Cordoba every week. Let's bust out the Mitsubishi. I've been playing a wee little bit of Midnight Club 3 recently, and I own a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo, whatever Evo it is they have in that game. It's either a 7 or an 8. Probably the same model they have in this game. Came out about the same time, didn't they? I like to compare the Need for Speed of that era and the Midnight Club with porn stars. This is a metaphor I was thinking of. Need for Speed is the porn star that was like kind of skinny, and you know, it's like she's not got a great body, but she's got some good scenes. You know, you can watch those scenes and you can be like, yeah, that's a good scene. And then Midnight Club is the series where it started out with, you know, not a great body and bad scenes. And people were like, well, you know, whatever. And then she got some bolt-ons for the second scene, and everyone was like, hang on, okay, this is going somewhere. And then her third scene was on black.com. And, you know, for as good as a scene it is, she's still been niggered. And I you know, there's not a lot of coming back from that, and the only people that really like it are like cucks and, you know, willing to put up with all the bullshit. And then, you know, Midnight Club LA is like trying to do a comeback, but she's, you know, meanwhile, Need for Speed is getting, you know, blasted by everyone and loses her appeal. That's how I'd imagine it. If you can see what I mean, you know. Midnight Club 3 is it's definitely a game aimed at black and Mexican car enthusiasts. I'll tell you that for certain. Also, the races piss me off more times than they don't. There's a lot of trial and error. There's no point. I mean, obviously, just click on auto upgrade to upgrade the cars. But, you know, there's no point building a car to be good at handling, because going around corners in Midnight Club 3 is potluck. You know? There's either going to be something there, or there's not going to be. But there's nothing you can say about it. So you might as well not worry and just turn in. And if you hit something, you got to restart. So, you know. I mean, not all the time. Sometimes they're bringing it back. But, I mean, how often have you brought back a race in Midnight Club 3 where you were, you know, you hit a bus and then a wall and then had to turn the car 180 degrees to get pointed the right way again? Not many, I'd be willing to wager.
Easy right. Long, easy left, tightens into square right, caution, walks inside. Long, easy left, tightens. Easy left. Long, easy right. Easy left, over crest. Tight hairpin left, don't cut. Narrows, onto gravel, into long, medium right. Long, easy left, opens.
I got some nice supportive comments on my on my fucking the Golf, the UAE episode of MotoGP Ultimate Racing Technologies 3. Most of them were from a buddy of mine, so he doesn't count. But one of them was from a very nice Gran Turismo 3 player who I like a lot, which is to say that if I want something on in the background or just to look at while I listen to a podcast or something, I'll stick on some of his the most recent episode of his Gran Turismo 3 Let's Play, just to stare at, because it's calming, because he actually can drive, which makes a great change from me. You know what I mean? I have turned too early. Yep. See? Okay, how does that even happen at this point? What? I mean... Actually, if this was Mobile 1 Rally Championship, it would have let me do that. And it would have let me do what I was thinking of doing, which was taking the very immediate next right turn that I wanted to take after I ended up fucking off onto the train tracks. And I would have been able to keep on going. And probably not... Well, to begin with, I probably wouldn't have actually gained the lead in the first place, because... You know... Actually, yeah, I probably would have. That game's kind of difficult. Jesus. Alright. Well, don't make mistakes on a game with short stages, I'll tell you that. Mobile 1 Rally Championship could have gotten away with that easy. 7 miles. Fucking hell. Alright. I want to play Mobile 1 Rally Championship. I got to get that back on my computer. I got to figure somewhere where I can do that as an LP. I got to play the PC version. It came out for the PS1 as well, but I got to play the PC version. I know that this channel is supposed to be exclusively for console games, but I think for the greatest rally game of all time, the one that pleases the most autism out of them all, I've got to do Mobile 1 Rally Championship. 40-minute and longer stages. So I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to talk about for that. I can barely talk for a fucking 10-minute episode of this. Or 15. I think I aim for 15 usually. But you know what I mean. It's a sticky situation. How am I losing so badly? How has this happened all of a sudden? I might have to stop talking about Rally 2000 for a minute and actually stick my head down. Just for a minute, for a couple of sector splits, until I'm back on top. Because if there's one thing I'm not fucking going to do, it's load up the only original Xbox game I'm playing right now that doesn't make me mad, and have it make me mad. So I'm going to do everything in my power to stay cool and keep going fast. Shit, fuck, cunt. Just fuck my shit up, fam. Well, that was bullshit. Every time I went off a jump, it went to the right, so I corrected to the left, and then it just kept going right. I'm being cheated again. I'm being fucking cheated again. That's what's happening. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Fucking endless night stages. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. The only kind of racing that's acceptable at night is circuit racing. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. It's not fucking fine. This is bullshit. It's fine. There's still another stage after this. I can bring it back.
Long, easy right over crest.
I can bring it back. And it'll be a daytime stage, because they've done nighttime stages now, so they'll give me a daytime stage.
Medium right over crest. Easy left.
My phone's going off.
Long, medium
I don't know what it is. It's probably nothing. I'm going to ignore it. We're going to keep driving.
easy right.
I was talking about something before I got mad, but I'm going to concentrate now. It might have been the supportive comments. It might have been just been the comment that says "Don't die." That I was going for a punchline where the whole comment was just "Don't die," but because you know I was considering doing something rash.
Long, easy right.
Anyway, this. I'm feeling like death now. I can tell you that. Jesus Christ!
Over crest. Over finish.
What an embarrassment. Third. Alright, well that's better. That's better. That's better. That's better. That's better. I'm gonna lose. I'm not gonna get first place. But it's fine. All that matters is completing the thing. I can come back off camera. I can win it another time. You know, this isn't a rally for any new cars. So it doesn't matter. All that matters is that I get it done. Probably. So I'll just get it done. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Got a nice fixed car. I forgot to let the camera pan onto it during the daytime to get a nice screenshot for the thumbnail of the video. But I'm in a rush to... I shouldn't be in a rush. I need to calm down. I need to drive properly and not crash, because it's the crashing that cost me the thing. I could have easily won that last stage if I hadn't... I mean, even rolling the car a million times down the big straight, I could have brought it back if I didn't drive up those rocks. That's all I needed to do, was not drive up the rocks. When I drove up the rocks, I fucked everything. But now that I've... You know... Everything started being fucked when I drove down those train tracks, because it's the same AI drivers that win everything every stage. So there's no way for me to get enough points to bring this back, which is a glaring fault in the game design and a clear, you know, they've missed the purpose of Rally. They've missed what makes it interesting, where you can come back from making a mistake because there's so much time to be gained and lost and all that sort of business. But we'll not get into that now. Rally 2000 is objectively the best rally game of all time because it actually brings that stuff into account. But you know, we'll not worry about it now. It's fine. You know what's weird though is that the rallies in this game aren't calculated by overall time. It's points, as though each rally was an individual race for a championship. Which I disagree with. I think it should be total time, because that way, even after the last couple of stages I had, you know, I'm so far ahead of the competition right now, I could easily bring it back and win overall, but they've robbed me of that chance by making it points based instead of time based like an actual rally would be. Which is why this game and all other rally games, on the most part, focus more on the rallycross stuff and, you know, anything that isn't blasting through a forest at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Because they can't be bothered to do it properly. Make it based on time, and that's about it. Make the stages, you know, kind of long, challenging, all that business, but the most important thing is it's got to be based in time. Because that's what rally is, you know. It's like making an Isle of Man TT game just a circuit racer. What are you doing? What are you playing at? That's not how it'd be. Oh, fuck you. No, fuck off! I had a big lead. Just got to calm down. I was playing with a big lead. I've still got the big lead. There's no way. But I mean, my lead was so big that last time I went through a checkpoint, the other drivers didn't even show up on it. See? That's how big my lead is. Alright, so I'm doing alright. It's not going to mean anything, because I fucked up the 2 middle stages, and I'm going to lose on fucking points. What? Who fucking loses a rally on points? Fucking no one. It's supposed to be time, but we won't worry about that. That's fine. Whatever. Why am I getting mad at video games? That's the real question here. Jesus Christ. I unlocked a new skin. Alright. Okay. Did I win though? I think I won. I think I won overall anyway. I was getting mad for nothing. I'll take a nice drink of the Coke. Alright. Whew. Another fucking rally to deal with next week. Jesus Christ. But it's fine. Wow, okay. Fuck it. Fine. Sure. Fine. Okay, fine. Got a fucking lot to do in the middle. Jesus wept. Yeah, okay, well, next week, another rally. I won't worry about that huge chunk of shit. In the middle. I won't worry about that for now. Oof. I'm gonna do something relaxing. I'll fucking deal with Persona. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine.